It can be really intimidating going into a renovation experience without understanding what the timeline and stages are going to look like. So we've mapped them out a bit here just to provide some clarity. Every project should be starting off with a pre-construction phase. You're going to be 2 to 6+ months depending on project size. This is where all the design happens, third-party assessments and engineering, all of your estimating, doing any exploratory demolition, everything to develop that construction scope of work. We're then going to move into construction. So on the rough-in side, this is the most stressful part. This is where your demo, concrete, mechanical and electrical rough-ins are going to happen. It's going to take up about 20% of your schedule, and this is where any unknowns and basically everything gets found out. We then move into our finishing. Finishing is going to be once we start putting stuff back into the space that you'll see when the job's done. So drywall, paint, tile, flooring, millwork. These phases are the higher touch phases, so things typically take longer, and that's why it's going to eat up about 70% of your schedule. And then finally on closeout, this is your cleaning, if we're doing any finishing or furnishing within the home, touch-ups, and then ultimately handover. This is going to be about 10%, so this is the last stretch right before the place is ready to move in. And to basically give you an idea of what this experience is like emotionally, you're typically going to start here and get pretty excited that the project's going. You're then going to start, maybe get a little excited, and then all of a sudden your house gets torn apart, and then we're down here. Then honestly, drywall's not that fun, so you're going to sit around here. As finishes come up, excitement goes up. Why haven't I moved in yet? You're just fixing stuff and cleaning, and then you're in the house, and it's a perfect space to move into. So that's a little idea of the timeline on your project. Projects.